You're still 3 minutes from home. There's no car in the driveway yet, no key in the door, nothing to see or hear. And yet, inside the house, your dog gets up from wherever he was sleeping, walks to the window and sits down. He faces the exact spot where you're about to appear. Nobody told him. There's no clock he can read. And still, day after day, he's already waiting before you arrive. Most of us explain this away in one of two ways. Either he just misses me, or half joking, he must be psychic. Neither one is right. The real answer is stranger and far more astonishing. Your dog isn't watching the clock. He's smelling it. He has a way of telling time that we don't have and can barely imagine. And the mystery dissolves into something even more beautiful. Let's start with the explanation that feels most reasonable. He hears your car. And sometimes at the very end, he does. But dogs go to the window minutes before there's any car to hear, even on a day you come home early or late. Hearing might explain the last few seconds. It cannot explain the head start. Something is telling your dog the moment is near. To find out what, you have to step into a world that's almost impossible for us to picture. A world built entirely out of smell. We think of the nose as a tool for identifying things. But for your dog, smell isn't only about what. It's about when. Alexandra Horowitz of the Dog-Cognition Lab explains, for a dog, the strength of a smell is a measure of time. A strong odor is recent, a faint odor is old. Dogs use this to tell which way a scent trail is going. To a nose with 300 million scent receptors, a smell isn't a single fact. It's a timeline. When your dog inhales a room, he isn't just smelling what's there, he's smelling how long ago each thing arrived. The smells in a room move. As the day goes on, warm air carries odor up toward the ceiling and settles back down as it cools. Your dog reads that drifting map the way you might read the light changing across a room from morning to evening. When you leave in the morning, your scent is at full strength, and the moment you're gone, that scent begins to fade. Your dog has learned exactly what level of you is left in the air at the moment you usually walk back through the door. He's reading how much smell remains, like sand draining through an hourglass, and when it thins to that mark, he knows. The BBC tested this by secretly refreshing the owner's scent while they were out. The dog failed to anticipate the return on time. Its internal clock had been reset. Fool the smell and you fool the dog's entire sense of time. The nose really is the clock. Underneath the scent clock runs a second timekeeper, the body clock. Like nearly all animals, dogs have a circadian rhythm, an internal cycle, roughly 24 hours long, that governs when they feel hungry, sleepy, alert, or restless. Their brains even contain timing neurons that help track intervals. This is why so many dogs run on an uncanny schedule. Why dinner time and walk time arrive with such precision that you barely need a clock. The body clock gives your dog the rough shape of the day. The nose fills in the fine detail. And then, for the final stretch, the ears take over. A dog can pick your specific car's engine out of an entire street of traffic or recognize the particular rhythm of your footsteps among a crowd of strangers, from far beyond anything human hearing can manage. So the full sequence looks like this. All day long, his nose counts down the fading trace of you. His body clock murmurs that it's about that time. And then his ears catch you, blocks away, and he's at the window before your key ever leaves your pocket. There's a piece of this that scientists still debate. Surveys found that half of dog owners say their pet reliably anticipates their arrival early. For years, some took that as proof of a genuine sixth sense. But you don't need the supernatural to explain it. Between a nose counting down fading scent, a body clock ticking, and ears reaching past hours, a dog has every tool they need. The truth isn't that your dog is magic. It's that his ordinary senses are so far beyond ours that the result looks like magic. Put it all together, and the mystery turns into something better than magic. Your dog was never predicting the future. He'd been tracking your absence all day, and by the time your scent thinned to almost home, he already knew. What looks like a psychic trick is really the most attentive kind of love there is, measured out in molecules. But here's the part that reframes the whole thing. Dogs react more intensely after being left for 2 hours than after just 30 minutes. All day your dog isn't just measuring your scent. He's feeling you fade. Every hour, there is a little less of you in the air. That patient vigil at the window isn't him checking the schedule. It's him sensing that the emptiest, quietest part of his day is finally ending. He isn't only timing your arrival. He's been softly missing you the entire way down. This is why, all through history, dogs have waited with a devotion that's almost hard to bear. The most famous was Hachiko, an Akita in Tokyo who walked his owner to the station every morning and returned to meet him there every single evening. One day his owner died at work and never came back. And Hachiko went back anyway, at the same time every single day, waiting for a train that would never again bring his person home. He kept that appointment for nearly 10 years until his life ended. He had no clock. He had a routine, a nose, and a love that kept showing up long after there was no one left. That is the sense of time we're really talking about. Not hours and minutes, but a whole day shaped around the moment you return. Because your dog's clock runs on scent and routine, sudden changes to your schedule can unsettle him. When the familiar pattern of smells and timing breaks, his entire map of the day stops lining up, which can genuinely stress him out. Keeping your comings and goings predictable helps your dog feel safe. If your dog panics as your scent drains away, it might be separation anxiety. One gentle tip: keep your departures and arrivals calm rather than big emotional events, so the countdown isn't wrapped in anxiety. For some dogs, leaving behind something that carries your fresh scent can soften the fade too. Next time your dog is at the window watching for you, you'll know it isn't magic, and it isn't a guess. All day, in a world of smell you will never enter, he has been counting down the fading trace of you. The instant it tells him you're near, he goes to wait. Not because he can read a clock. Because he built his day around you. If this changed the way you see your dog, subscribe. Is your dog waiting at the window when you get home? Tell me below. And if you've wondered why your dog picked one favorite person, that's the next video. The way they decide will surprise you.